Aloha ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Species Artificial Life Real Evolution episode 6, I think it is. Alright, so if you watched the last one, you'll know I talked about version 0.9, and no, it's not out yet, so don't worry, we're gonna keep this world until then, and I presume that's gonna take a few months more. Between version 0.6 and 0.7, it actually took like half a year or something. So, or even more maybe. Even a year. I don't even remember, okay? So, whatever. Alright, so we have to kind of make a plan for this episode, and that is to probably lower the sea levels and maybe raise the temperatures a little bit more. We'll see. I'll begin with lowering the sea levels. Really want to see the populations grow. For some reason they just began to stagnate at between 20 to 40, and that's the highest it's gone for a while is 50, which is kind of strange. It probably has to do with the whole now we've actually got some omnivores that love meat instead of grass and crap. So yeah, I don't know. Alright, so I've lowered sea levels as we see here. Maybe not enough, maybe I should continue. But what I'm going to do now is find the best looking creature and move one of them over to the unpopulated continent. And I think we're going to go with this one. Attack damage 50. I don't know. Growth cost 71. Growth costs. You know what? Let's go with the highest growth cost, and that's gonna be 93. So we're gonna look for this guy somewhere here. Is it any of you? Like, I have no clue. Oh, it's one of you, I presume. So let me just take one of you. Sorry. Ooh. Over here. And take a little child as well. Sorry about that. Might be terrible for you, but whatever. We're gonna see if they survive. Just look at that tail. Like, how is that useful at all? Is that for the attack? Is that like the 87 attack damage? Do you only use your tail to, like, hit people? Yep, they're surviving pretty well. Look at that. The population is now at 110, which is pretty good. These guys are the original group that was over there. They're much smaller. Probably has to do with the whole environment being a lot harsher. I don't know what these are, but like, the thing is, right now everyone pretty much looks the same, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to fix that by maybe lowering temperatures. Maybe. You know, a lot of people say that Spore is a really good game, Spore is life, etc., but I honestly don't think so. And I was actually one of the first to buy the game back when it was released. You know, I had a lot of expectation on it, and I was pretty young then, but still, like, the expectation was that it was going to be something more like this. Of course, you're going to be able to develop your creature, but that your creature would also kind of develop by itself, and you just have some input into that, like minor. What ended up happening was you got a game where you had to do everything, and whatever you did, it doesn't really affect. Like, you just basically, you can create anything, and as long as you play pretty well or play for long enough, it will survive. And plus, when you get to this whole space game thing, it just gets really boring. I think, to be honest, I think every Spore player will agree with me on this one. The best part of the game are everything up until tribal or maybe civilization itself, like the planet. But once you get to space, it's just so massive, like more than half of the game time, or even even more time you have to spend in space discovering new worlds and fixing your ship, and really completely a whole different kind of gameplay, which is unrelated, you know, to the whole original idea. Why did I just go on a rant about Spore? I have no idea. Now these ones are so cool. Like the head is what kind of intrigues me. Like, what's that useful for? What does it do? Is it for attack? That has to be, right? These other ones, no. Interesting that. Oh no, wait. Now I have to actually scroll like this, right? Yeah, 78. 101 attack damage, but these ones have lower ones. Yeah, I don't know. No clue. Now I think the population had to do mostly with the temperature. Kind of strange, actually, that the temperature had such power. Like, there was a lot of grassland, but now just because I've lowered the temperature, they seem to be just flourishing more. I need to think that through a little bit. I don't really understand why. Was the grass too green? Like, are the stronger greens not actually that good? Is it the more pale, like these greens here, that don't run out as fast? Like, I have no idea. Wow, shit. Now, I've done some extreme measures once again. Raise the sea levels quite a little bit more than we've done in a long time. I don't actually think we've had it this high, but yeah, just to control the population and then also get some more speciation going again. Since I realize now that it's just the temperatures that matter for the population growth. I don't really know where to go from here. Like, if I raise the level, I want to cut these two off as well. But I imagine that it's around the same height level as this. Oh, I can't change the camera angle to that. So I would imagine this would disappear, which is not what I'm looking for. Okay, these guys changed quite a lot just with the temperature difference. Red and green, shorter legs. The other ones were getting pretty big. Oh, that tail is still, like, this one's long, and he's a baby. Just wait till he grows. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, these guys are really weird. Okay, that pink one, and that's pretty cool. The tail's still pretty long, kind of the remnant from that older variant there, but just the general look. Let's see. Can I get a front view? Look at that. They're actually looking pretty cool. Thin wire legs. That one isn't as thin though, but still pretty awesome if you ask me. Okay, what about this one? Is that supposed to be like punching? Are those fists? Are there hairs growing on them? I really don't understand why you would have that. But you know, whatever. Evolution says it's beneficial. They have that for some odd reason that I can't comprehend. You know what? I think I'm gonna lower the temperatures just one notch. Again, I want to see like brown areas up here, but I don't know at what temperatures that actually happens. So I'm gonna test around a little bit, or rather fool around. It seems to be working over here, so they're gonna go pretty well. Everyone died off here. It seems like this is a very not exposed, but like kind of a easy area to die off in. So we might move some group over there and see. You've got swagger, so you're coming with me. Did I pick up the wrong one? You're gonna move over here. You're moving over here. You guys have desirable traits, and you're pretty cold temperature place kind of creature. And what about, let's take one of these. Come on, over there now. Good. Oops, it seems like they're just eating everything up, and then trying to cross the ocean for some reason, maybe for reproductive purposes, but now I think they just realized that, oops, that's a bad idea. So I think we've got two main groups that survived. It was the furry one and then some other one I brought over here. The punchy guys, they're just going crazy. And over here, massive lag. Lots and lots of creatures. Holy shit. It's a disaster. So many different things everywhere. The sea levels have risen. No, I'm not killing off everybody. I'm just separating these two land masses and killing off as many things as possible over here because it's going kind of crazy. I also lowered the temperature by another notch, so we're gonna see what happens. We've got some pretty good variation going on here. Furry animals. I think they're the cutest in my opinion, or just like scales, but I haven't really seen too many of those. I think we would require a higher temperature, which wasn't really working out, was it? So I'm gonna leave it like this for a while. We've got 3 surviving populations. There was one here, but then I had lowered it to negative 0.4, so it didn't really work out. And plus, there's like no food, so that's too bad, you know. So I think this is a pretty good point to end it. Another kind of evolutionary cliffhanger. We're gonna see what happens. So yeah. If you like the video, of course, leave a like. If we get to 100 likes, as always, I'll release the episode before the scheduled date of Sunday. Otherwise, of course, the episode will just go up, you know, once a week, as the schedule should do. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys and girls later. Farewell.